All right, Kalika we are in it. We are in it to win it. Don't know what we're winning necessarily. I'm still learning and figuring stuff out, but you can hit the subscribe button, like, follow, comment for more. The name is Ron. It's another video from the Critics Collective. Now, for this game I've been spending a lot of time with. I want to watch the anime, but I don't have Crunchyroll, and they switch it up, and they drop like 3 episodes on YouTube, but that's just a tease because this has been out since I think 2018, and then there was a movie that was only in theater for like a week, and so it is what it is. Now, the question that we're asking is, what should new players do in this situation? Okay, I did a few videos before. I jumped on some content creators' comments in their videos, and they were great to answer those questions. We did a video on some of the ones that content creators and fans of the game, they were pointing me in the right direction, telling me what to do. And so you can watch that. So I did that. I listened to what they did tell me. Now, if you're looking at this, you're like, hey, then how the fuck are you at 30,000? Or, we had talked about using 30,000. If you're saying you used it, how the hell did you get back? You got to watch that video, but I'll tell you in this one as well. But what I'm going to show is I'm going to show what I have, right? And then the same question, what do I do next? Okay. So when we look at support cards, here's the support cards that I have, right? This is what I was able to pick up. Some of these I can go ahead and level up. I don't know necessarily if I'm gonna level up just yet because I'm still figuring out what I'm going to use. Uncapping it's easy because it doesn't change any resources, but I was able to get fine motion 2 out of 4 done. So I was able to get that. And so that's pretty important from pulling from that banner before it left. I was able to get one of these and the +1, so that's good as well. That was a part of that sharing that banner. But I was able to get some other cards as well, but I wasn't able to get them with duplicates. And so what I'm hearing is you don't necessarily have to have them all duplicate. They're just some that are only powerful when you get to that 4th and final limit break. I did get some cards where I was able to get multiple, to go ahead and unlock some. And I don't know, so I just figured I'd show you the cards I have, the cards I was dealt, and you kind of let me know. I like this card here, and I like this one here too as well. But you'll let me know, and you'll say, hey, look, I'm taking a look. You got some good cards. Looks like you have something to kind of work with here. For instance, this is a card I kind of have my eye on. Same thing with this card right here, which I think this was a free card. I'm not sure. This one right here is another one I like, and the same thing with this card right here. Again, just going through the cards, just trying to somewhat have an understanding for this game. Now, I do have cards like my OG ones that I have. Those for the most part have been leveled up. They've been capped for the most part. And I for like this, I need to re-level up because I uncapped it, and then now I have to level up again. But I do have some cards where I'm like, hey, they've got some decent starts. And what I have been realizing is if I play these cards tend to give me a better run. Yeah, we're stuck with RNG, but better runs than the SRs or the SSRs because these have been leveled up, and they do have the dupes that are unlocking some more bonuses and whatnot. So these are the cards. So if you're looking through, you're like, hey, listen, what is the card situation? I went from like having 8 cards to now having a decent amount of cards where I don't have the issue of I need 4 speed and 2 of this and 1 wit and 18 guts. Okay, I'm joking. Apparently nobody needs guts in this game. As far as looking at the trainees, the Umas, this is what I have here. Here's the lineup. These are my 2 stars. I'm really enjoying this character, but her ability that she has, it's not up here. Maybe if I hold it down and it pop up. Yeah, the presence from X, I enjoy it, right? But it procs at such a weird, interesting time. It's like there's such a small window to proc it. This character right here, I have 2 of them, but I really like this character. The character design, the energy, her move, this one right here, I enjoy this one. It has an interesting proc as well, but not as difficult as BH. That's just my thing. So yeah, here's the team. Here's the lineup. I haven't used any resources in anyone for the fact of I'm still learning. I don't know where to put them in. I don't know what to ask for the clan, the club. I would hate to ask and say, hey, send me this. I also found out like there was 2 versions or multiple versions of a character. I was like, hey, I have this one. I'm like, wait, they have a different costume. I'm like, no, they're different, just like the Christmas version of BH. But you know, that's the roster. So with that being said, I need to know what's the next step. Now, as far as stuff in my inventory, when it comes to the tickets, here's the tickets I'm sitting on. I basically have another 4 or 5 for getting scouts for the trainees and support cards. These, I believe, are random. Can't do anything about them. These also count towards the pity. So I can save these until another banner, or use them if I'm 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 shy of the pity. These right here, this is I get to pick what character I want. And I believe these are random. I think, I'm not sure. So let's do this. When I'm looking at what my next move is, what I'm thinking is I would go here. I would go to the special shop. I come in here and I'm still saving to pick these up. I just had enough now to go ahead and get one or the other. And I'm probably gonna lean towards this one first. Because I guess a 2-star could be a 2-star rare, but this could be an SR even if it's 1 star. I don't know. I think I'll pull for this one first, then save for that one. And then come back for that. Let's see. Same thing with this. They're just going to keep adding stuff to the store. But anyways, I'm going to come in here, use this. I'm probably going to use it on this character because I feel like this one I can use in multiple different areas of the game. If not that character, I probably would go with this one. I like Special Week. I like this character here from the Rice Shower is cool too, but if I had to choose, I would choose this one. Now, I don't want to use it just yet. I want to use the pink ones because what if I get it by just RNG, right? So let's say I come in here and I pull it just by the luck of it. Now I can go for one of those other characters I mentioned. So for this right here, you got the featured trainees. What if I spent the 30,000? And let me answer that question because I didn't. I mean, I already have one of the 2. I spent the 30,000 before. That's how I got the FM. The reason why I have this, again, I've just been playing the game, getting carrots. And now I have enough carrots to roll again. Now, unfortunately, like I said in another video, it happened right as the other banner was ending. So I couldn't like go 60K in there and 100% max out full FM. But I could spec into this and get Kit. Now I know there's some other stuff that's coming out later that's going to make Kit not as strong maybe as she is now, but to a new player like me, I don't think it's a bad look for either of these characters, right? Especially this one. Also, just sidebar, the real story of this horse, these horses in general, is ridiculously entertaining. Like, I don't know why there's not a movie. I mean, obviously you have the anime, but why isn't there a movie about the history of this horse and the lineage from where this horse comes from and all these other horses, like the rivals? That's something, I'm just saying. But anyways, and then I have the support tickets like I showed you before. Now with the support tickets, I have another opportunity. Yes, that's right. To come in here and just waste my time because none of these are anything that I want unless you tell me differently. I'm looking at it now and the only one, maybe 2. Yeah, the only 2 that grab my attention out of here is this one and this one. Probably because of the characters. So I don't want to spec into this. Now I get this here. No, I don't actually, what am I clicking at? I don't get that, it's paid. I'm sorry. I get this here. This is random. I have a random shot of getting this character. So I wouldn't pull mine until I do the random of this. That's what I'm thinking. And we already talked about this. No, we didn't talk about this one. Find motion is here. I have 3 opportunities to maybe get this card. One more on cap. So yeah, so in summary, I have another 30,000 in carrots to spend. I have full motion already at the halfway point. Do I come in here and drop another 30 on kit? Because I have enough to pity because of the free pulls we're getting. I keep pulling out of this. So I'm gonna have enough for the pity. That's for sure. I don't think I spec into this because there's nothing in here that interests me. I feel like the real question is, do I drop 30 in here and get kit? Or do I just use the free tickets plus the free ones they're giving me? Because I think it's going to get me halfway through. It doesn't get me all the way through. I think halfway through. Or do I not spend anything and wait until later? There's 2 banners that come out later. One of them is the last week of August going into the first week of September. It's the FM, and there's another character, another card, new card that's coming out. I think it's a wit card. I can't remember what I read or researched, whatever, but that's a banner that would give me another shot at getting FM and the other card. So do I do that? Do I skip that banner that I just mentioned with the rerun, and then there's another banner later on that has Creek in it? It's got Creek and someone else in it, and that's another good card, but that doesn't come out for maybe fall. But by then I feel like I would have another 30. I feel like I would be able to grind another 30. Maybe. I don't know. But you could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here. And I greatly appreciate that. Until next time.